once you had. Now it's over, the tears are rolling away. You'll never get me back, I never ever play that game. It's too late to say sorry. Never meant to end it this way. It's too late to change tomorrow. Much too late to change yesterday. On your knees, praying for the answers. You're all alone. Your heart keeps beating faster. Waiting for the phone to ring or a knock at the door. Bitch, it's much too late for that. You won't hear from me anymore. It's too late to say you're sorry. Never is too late this way. It's too late to change tomorrow. Much too late to change yesterday.
All right, everybody. We are live.
I think we're unique because now, as you can see, we are in a studio atmosphere. We're not in a remote atmosphere.
We are definitely live. And hey, for those that don't know who I am, my name is The Dreamer. Welcome to Dreamland Studios and welcome to my show, Hanging with the Dreamer. As you can see from the opening, my guest today is John Ferris from State of Mind, Texas. So let's all get together, dreamers, and let's welcome my good friend on in. And everybody would like to answer a question. You have to bear with me, my throat's kind of messed up right now. But like the great Freddie Mercury once said, and when he was dying with AIDS, on with the show. So let's all welcome, dreamers. Let's all welcome John Ferris to the show. Hey, John.
What's up, guys? Hell yeah, glad y'all could make it.
Thank you. Thank you for being here, John.
Oh, shit, you're very welcome, Will. Thank you very much. I'm proud to be here.
So tell me about all the new updates for State of Mind, Texas.
Oh, there's all kind of good stuff for State of Mind, Texas.
Yeah.
We're about to drop our first single off of our second CD, Shattered. I've heard the mixes. I've heard the final mix, I believe, and it's an awesome song. I think y'all are gonna like it. I let Will hear it too, so he might could vouch for that.
It's cool. It's cool.
And we've hooked up with the Pure Music Factory. John Giles is making all of our music videos now. We have 8 out. You can go see them on the Pure Music Factory YouTube page. We have a playlist. We have recently also got together with Bill with Creation Station. We're the band of the month there, and we're going to have a promo and an interview come out on his station as well. And Misanthropic Records, who I work for and am a label artist with, has recently teamed up with United Music Mafia with Sean Whitlow. So there's all kind of cool stuff going on for State of Mind right now.
Sounds
just don't look tired, but I
it's okay, man. It's,
am.
it's all right. We get through it. You know, I was watching well, Cindy and I, my baby and I were my wife and I were watching LA Ink the other night, and I did some research, and I didn't know that Kat Von D sold LA Ink to a controlling partner, and she also sold a cosmetic line to that same partner. She's laying low, but rest assured, I emailed her on Instagram. We'll send her a message about 3 of her pages. Keep your fingers crossed, man. Leave it up to the dream.
Oh yeah.
So tell me, I mean, what's the newest project you're working on with State of Mind, Texas?
Getting a new bass player honed in. That's the new thing. Robert Rhino, our bass player, our badass bass player we had, he got pneumonia, and we had to back out of the Hemp Fest show for his health, and found out that he's going to have surgery on both of his hands. So we got many prayers and positive thoughts going to him that he makes a full and speedy recovery. He's also an artist. He did our artwork for the Misanthropic release of our CD, which was awesome. He's also an awesome artist as well. So many thoughts and prayers go out to him. Our new bass player, many thoughts and prayers go out to him too, because we just laid it on him. He looks like a deer in the headlights sometimes. We're trying to pump a bunch of music in him. We got a show coming up in October at Acadia Bar and Grill on October the 29th in Houston. So basically, we're just trying to get a set down right now, and then we're going to hammer him hard to learn all the rest of the music that we have.
So you mentioned Creation Station. So
yes.
What's your involvement again with Creation Station?
Doing promos for us. He's got us. We had a video of the week already on Creation Station. I've been friends with him and just recently got involved with him over the last couple of weeks. And like everybody else that gets a hold of State of Mind, they push us out there, man. I feel like we're blowing up in a sense.
You are. You guys are.
Our digital footprint's gotten really, really bigger than it was. And it's just plugging away at it. You know, anything you do, you just plug away at it. But Bill, he jumped right in and wanted to share our music just like John Giles did. So he got us in his rotation on his radio station already. I'm not sure what songs we have on his radio station just yet. But I know Burning Reflections was the video of the week. That was created by John Giles at the Pure Music Factory.
Yes.
We have a video premiere coming out Wednesday, guys. Breath Away off of our CD. I've already seen the video. It's badass. It's awesome. I think Bill's going to do great things, though. He's got a lot of energy and a lot of drive, and he wants to make good things happen in his business and his at the Creation Station. So we do have an interview. Me and Eric Leviathan did an interview and sent it to him. He's going to interlace that with some State of Mind music. I'll be posting that link later on. We'll also have the link. Everybody's going to have the link. So grab some onions and some mustard and some bread, and we'll all eat links together.
That's how you do it, man. It's beautiful.
Yeah.
You know?
I sing and I'm a finished carpenter because I'm not a comedian. So.
But I do have something. I had to pull it up. I couldn't pass it up. I had to pull up John Giles' version of Nightmare.
Oh, hell yeah.
This thing, I've probably seen it like 4 times since it came out, 4 or 5 times. I can't take my eyes off of it, man. Whenever I come to a stop and I finish, what I'm doing at the time. And I sit back and I go, and then all of a sudden, nightmare pops in my head. So I gotta watch it.
I like it.
Yeah.
I like it because of the evil dolls. I'm an evil doll freak. I've got evil dolls in my jam room. I tried to bring one to the rehearsal studio, but it freaked everybody out and they made me take it away. So
It's cool, man. So, hey, who's ever what all the dreamers are watching and filing in, please say hi in the chat. And
what's up, guys?
Forgive me.
Ask me a question. Ain't no telling what'll come out of my mouth.
Yeah, ask him a question. Let's get some questions rolling, dreamers. I know you guys.
Yeah.
So in the meantime, this is again a redone version by Pure Music Factory by John Giles of Nightmare. Pardon me.
Man, peppermints help with that.
Okay.
You got some peppermint. Put a peppermint in your mouth.
A peppermint?
Uh-huh. It'll help your throat.
I'll look. I'm going to definitely look. Okay, thanks, man. Everybody enjoy. This is Nightmare. State of Mind, Texas. Pure Music Factory. Enjoy, dreamers.
Riding on the wings of night, the candle burning low. Praying in the cold moonlight as you crucify your soul. Demons screaming inside my head, they're tearing at my vein. Master pulling at my
Got a little
strings,
echo.
it's not too late to be afraid. Welcome to my nightmare. Not just a crazy dream. A road that leads to nowhere. Close your eyes, afraid to move, afraid of what you'll see. Open your eyes and look through you, and surely you'll see me. It's too late to turn back now. The devilish dream has come. Streets of hell roll through the night, and you find nowhere that you can run. Welcome to my nightmare. Not just a crazy dream. A road that leads to nowhere. my nightmare. That's just a crazy dream. A road that leads to nowhere. Nowhere. Welcome to my nightmare. Welcome to my nightmare. Nightmare.
Beautiful. That is just freaking great, man. I love that. So did you ask him what inspired him to come up with the dolls and the girl running around with her hair hanging in front of her face? Now
I never asked, honestly. Just to let you know, that echoed a little bit when it played.
Oh, it did? Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
I didn't ask him.
I did.
You asked him?
I did. I had to. Because I had to, man. I had to ask John. It's John, where do you come up with this stuff from, man? He said, no, it just comes to him. It just comes to him. And I said, no.
Now, he has told me that he listens to the song and gets a feel for it.
Mm-hmm.
That's the same way I write music. I'll hear the melody. I'll hear what my rhythm guitar player puts out, and it finds a feeling inside of me, and I can write off of that feeling. So I think he does his videos the same way. He listens to our music, and it gives him a feel. And from that feel, he creates a vision. And I don't question his visions, believe me.
He's got incredible vision.
Yeah. Oh, he makes the videos he's been making are just awesome. So I couldn't ask for a bigger blessing than that.
It's amazing. It's absolutely. Oh, by the way, I want to make sure to tell you, I thanked him. I thanked him for helping out my friend. I said, John, thank you, man, for helping out my friend and helping out my friend's band. I said, you have no idea how much it means to me. And
thank you. Hell yeah. Thank you.
I told him, I had to tell him, thank you, man. Too many times in life, you know, we take stuff. I mean, things could be taken for granted, and I'm just trying to let him know that I appreciate everything he does. So, if it's okay with you, John, I would like to play "It's Too Late" again. Now that we have some people watching. Is that okay?
Yeah, It's Too Late. Yeah, that's the original version as well. I mean, that's from 1995. John Giles actually made 2 videos that are from 1995. That's our first studio recording we ever did. That was in Steve Buxton's studio I think it was the only ADAT machine in the area at the time. So that was before digital. You didn't do a little piece of a song, then another little piece of a song. You did the whole song when you went into the studio. And me as the vocalist, I got to sit there all day long until midnight, getting drunk as fuck before I got to do my vocals. But it all happened, all those 6 songs happened in about 13 hours. Putting them on tape anyway. And it took them 2 or 3 days to produce and master it. But yeah, just from 1995. So this is the original version of "It's Too Late."
This song just speaks volumes to me, man.
It does. And it can apply to any situation.
It can.
Anything. Life, work, love, your attitude, anything. It just applies.
everything.
Like you were speaking about people taking things for granted, and today a lot of people take a lot of things for granted. They're so wrapped up in their world and everything going on in the world, and causing lines of division and separation and everything like that. Man, it's up to us musicians and people that love music to bring unity back, where everybody loves everybody, because when it's all said and done, we all bleed the same color blood, and we're all gonna die dead, and we're all gonna be a pile of freaking worm food. It don't matter who you are or what you are or how much fucking money you got. We're all gonna be worm food.
You're right. You're right. I mean, I can see the difference.
Death levels the playing field.
It does. It does.
Mm-hmm. It does. And
well, as you can see, I thought I would maybe just play all of your videos. How do you feel about that?
Oh, I like them all.
Let's do it.
I've watched them a few times myself.
Another stage two in my life. Freeze all the demons in my mind.
It sounds too crazy.
Nightmare in my head. The city burns me till I'm dead. Nowhere to run, nowhere to go to save your life. Nowhere to run, nowhere to go to save your life. Another day is just begun. Can't go out till the darkness comes. I got this hunger deep inside. From this bloodlust I can't hide. Nowhere to run, nowhere to go to save your life. Nowhere to run, nowhere to go to save your life. Nowhere to run, nowhere to go to save your life. Nowhere to run, nowhere to go to save your life.
Hell yeah.
This is the other version.
This is the new version. The band didn't know I was doing these vocals like this.
This is cool.
The picture of their faces would have been worth having a camera handy when they heard it.
Say you want me, turn and walk away. Your love's no good for me, it's better off this way. You've been around the world a million times before. Don't ever watch you back, don't want you hanging around my door. In the falling, think of what we shared, and now you want me back, realize just what you had. Now it's over, your tears are rolling gray. You'll never get me back, I never ever play that game. It's too late to say you're sorry. Never meant to end it this way. Too late to change tomorrow. But today, change yesterday. On your knees, praying for the answer. You're all alone, your heart keeps beating faster. Waiting for the phone to ring or a knock at the door. It's just much too late for that. You won't hear from me anymore. It's too late to say I'm sorry. Never this way, too late to change tomorrow, much too late to change today. Much too late to change yesterday. Looking so far away, I can't see all the things in front of me. Looking for stars on a cloudy day. Standing in front of me, I'm not feeling all the feelings that you're feeling for me. Hoping for love on a hopeless night. I see my reflection, but where am I? Gazing at a figure through hollow eyes. Close my eyes so I'll drift away, and I don't have to hear anything that you say. say, just turn and walk away. Standing in front of me, don't believe anything that you're saying to me. A tear falls from your eye. I see my reflection, but where am I? Gaze at a figure through hollow eyes. Burning reflections in my mind. Is it all just a waste of time? Burning reflections in my heart. Don't let this world tear you apart. Looking so far away, I can't see all the things in front of me. Looking for stars on a cloudy day. Standing in front of me, don't believe anything that you're saying to me. A tear falls from your eye. I see my reflection, but where am I? Gaze at a figure through hollow eyes. Burning reflections in my mind. Is it all just a waste of time? Burning reflections in my heart. Don't let this world tear you apart. Give your gun. They talk about peace like tomorrow's too late. They send us to war. They say let's all pray. Misery is in your eyes. No more tears, no more lies. You break the voice, you break your heard. Afraid you'll never listen to the last thing you heard. Yeah! War dance! Come on and hear up! Too bad you died! You still got to lose! But days of your life! Still talk about peace! Just say it's alright! Losing new guns! God take the place! Misery is in your eyes! No more tears, no more lies! You break the wish, you break your heart! Pray me that this is the last thing you heard! Yeah! War dance! Yeah! War dance! War dance! War! alone you wonder why another tear falls from your eye. Love is just a fading memory, a precious moment caught in time. Standing all alone you wonder why another tear falls from your eye. Love is just a fading memory, a precious moment caught in time. I watch as you slowly go away to a place far from reality. Why can't I go? I need to know what life beyond the point of day. That leads me
You still hear the echo, Vern?
Yeah, a little bit. Man, I don't know what happened. I had no internet connection.
I keep looking at it. I have some people watching.
and find any happiness. Just get left behind.
Never a dull moment.
Only when I got the echo.
To the blind, deadly kiss me slowly.
Sounds better.
Not that.
Deadly kiss me slowly.
Sounds a lot better.
Deadly kiss me
Still there a little bit, but not bad.
Welcome back to the show.
Deadly kiss me
And I got earbuds in, so
Call the cave, Phil. I got the cave.
slowly.
thank you, Carla.
Welcome to the show.
Deadly kiss me, daddy, kiss me.
Pretty.
Oh. Now that was a good ending. Right
That
when
song's
you,
about addiction as well.
I'm sorry, John, what's that song about?
Addiction, because it's a slow kiss of death when you're addicted to anything. I gotta give my homie a shout out. One of my good friends, my boss's son. We lost him last Wednesday to addiction. Uh, Story not worth going into. It's a horrible Twilight Zone type thing. But it ended up with his wife and kids finding him in the middle of his living room after they had left. They got in a fight or something and came back. But he was doing good. He was getting clean. If you have friends that are addicted, talk to them and don't be afraid to put them on the spot because they can smile, they can be happy, they can function, they can fool you. Paul fooled us. It's just really sad, but it was a slow kiss of death to him. It's almost a hopeless battle unless you got the freaking balls to be mad at your own self and put your own self in check. Nobody's gonna keep on you unless you're keeping on you too. It goes back to that old saying: nobody's gonna love you if you don't love you. Nobody's gonna help you if you don't want help. And bullshitting and pulling the wool over people's eyes, that only works for so long until they find you dead. And then, and we don't even have the autopsy back yet, so we're not really exactly sure what he was, he ate pills. What can I say? If it was an accidental overdose, I can almost promise you that. I don't think it was intentional at all. But rest in peace, my brother.
Rest in peace. Yeah.
He's probably at peace now too. I mean, if you've ever been addicted to anything, man, it's a evil voice in your head that takes you away from life, your family, your friends, your things you love to do. You get wrapped up, and it's not even a monkey on your back. It's the demon in your head that's constantly chewing you and just. Yeah, I could go on forever about addiction, man. That's
so could I actually.
They say pot's a gateway drug to other drugs. Well, addiction is a gateway to other things: murder, death, suicide, abuse. It all starts with an addiction.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, on that subject, on the subject of addiction, it just grabs you around the throat, and it just doesn't let go. And you think, I got a handle. I'll be good. Don't worry about it. Yeah, how do I know that? So how do I know that? So, it's horrible. It's horrible. But the thing is,
it's more horrible for the families and friends that trying to help, the ones that get left behind in the aftermath of self-destruction.
They can't
You
even
know,
do it anymore. You know,
yeah. I mean, that's the only consolation you have in the whole ball of wax is that he's no longer in pain. He's no longer struggling with this, and he's probably at peace now where he had none before. He didn't have any inner peace, so he filled it with drugs, so he wouldn't, you know. And it was probably Xanax. And Xanax will erase you. Xanax make you motionless. I've watched people have seizures off of Xanax. I was an addicted motherfucker myself, and I'm not anymore. It took a lot of hard work and a near-death experience, but you know, waking up in a ditch and you don't know how you got there from where you were at, you know, hours before that, and you don't even remember leaving the place. Yeah, and I don't even know who was driving my car. I was in the passenger seat in somebody's front yard. But that was a wake-up call for me. That was a definite wake-up call.
you know,
My drug of choice was alcohol, and I was a pillhead for a while. But you're gonna die, and you're gonna lose everything that you hold dear to you. And once it's gone, it's gone. It's too late.
that's right.
Making some correlation between my music now, huh?
Nah, you know what? The thing that cured me of my addiction was being cast out to the desert because I had nowhere else to go. And I burned all my bridges. And nobody could deal with my ass. You know, nobody could deal with me. So I was unmanageable. And my only recourse was to disappear. And nobody knew what happened to me. And all of a sudden, like 15 years later, all of a sudden I popped up. And people couldn't believe it. They thought they were looking at a ghost. They couldn't believe it. They couldn't believe it. I said, what you been doing? I said, I've been living in a church feeding the homeless. And now I got my own little place in the high desert. That's what I've been doing. And it all came down to me making the conscious decision that enough was enough.
Mm-hmm.
That I had to
If
decide.
you start feeling silly, once you start feeling ashamed of yourself, you know, you either get worse or you get better. You know, I was like you. I had to move out of Houston. I got wrapped up in cocaine when I lived in Houston, and the only way for me to stop was to move. So I moved back to Beaumont, and I did not associate with people that did that. I actually harbor ill will towards people that do cocaine. They're not welcome in my house. I don't have them for friends. If they do it and I find out they do it, they get a stern reprimand, and that, you know, they can't come to my house where they're on it. They can't have it. Got to stay away. Nothing good comes from cocaine.
I can't handle it. I mean, if somebody's like, I can't handle drugs, period. Spent 30 years of my life, about 28, chopping and running and snorting and just go. Eating this crazy,
man, crazy. I know. It's like living in a different world.
Oh, so was I. I wasn't living in Dreamland Studios, that's for sure. I was living in that fire behind me, man. That was terrible. I want to address a question real quick before we get back to music for Carla. Carla says, what's up your voice? Well, Carla, I have a serious problem. And it's probably right about here on the side, but it hurts. It goes away, it comes back, it goes away, it comes back. that's what's going on with my voice. When I woke up this morning, I fired up the studio, got my meditation in. I started noticing like some weird. Yeah, I couldn't quite place my finger on it. Now at the end of the day, I sound like this. So, you know, that's what's up with my voice, Carla. It sounds like
that a few days ago.
It sounds like I have
That's why I suggested peppermints, man. Peppermints help me when I sing. They keep my throat open and kind of lubricated. And peppermints are good for vocalists anyway. If you use your voice at all, peppermints are good. I was sounding like you just a few days ago. Thursday, Friday morning, yeah. I couldn't say, "Here, kitty, kitty," to save my life. I'd had to call, nah. I've been scared for 3 days that I blew my voice up. But I just strained it, trying to do something we put into Shattered. The very end of the song, he mixed in something and used auto-tune to make my voice do this really weird thing. And I tried to do it because all the voices you hear on my songs, the backwards voices and all the little wicked squeals and shit, that's all me. That is not effects. There's no effects involved in me doing that. I can talk like this, So I have a repertoire of different voices I can use. The only thing on my voice at all is a chorus and a little bit of delay. I don't know what else Kyle has produced into it, but I just wanted to put that out there. I don't like digital babies. I like being able to do it myself. I don't like putting stuff on a CD that I can't replicate when I'm on stage. So, without having to have a bunch of pedal boards for vocal effects and stuff like that, I pull from King Diamond and Lizzie Borden's lead vocalist, Children of Bodom, Dio. So there's all kind of different influences I have as far as vocal. Marilyn Manson. So I try to use them all. And I like the fact that I don't use digital effects to make my voice sound like that.
Well, for Carla and for everybody else, hey guys that are watching right now, welcome to the show. My name's the Dreamer. This is my humble little space in the universe, Dreamland Studios, up in the corner of that space, miles and miles and miles away from Earth right now.
Hell yeah. Beam me up, Scotty.
Yeah.
That's kind of funny, though. We recorded Area 51 Studios. So.
Area 51 Studios, really?
Yep. Yeah, Kyle's even got his license plate as Area 51 on it. So.
Have you ever seen a YouTube video on that?
Area 51?
Yeah.
I'm a conspiracy theorist. We could talk about all kinds of stuff. But anyhow, yes, I have. There's all kinds of stuff about John y'all don't know. I'm a conspiracy theorist for one. Practiced witchcraft for a long time in my life. I don't do that anymore. But the things you attract around you while you do that, they don't go away. They stay. And they'll mess with you and jack with you and move things in your house. So I have a giraffe up here. Every once in a while, you'll come in and it'll be turned to the wall. My wife ain't tall enough to reach it. And unless I'm doing it in my sleep, I don't know. It's next to the air conditioner, so it might turn.
I got to thinking if I could do metal version, I know it would rock any interest of In the Ghetto by Elvis.
In the Ghetto by Elvis. In the Ghetto. When I hear In the Ghetto, I think of fucking South Park and Cartman singing In the Ghetto when they're going to Kenny's house so they can all get infected with chickenpox. In the Ghetto.
In the Ghetto. That's a great choice, Carla. Okay.
I'd like to take a country song and turn it into a rock song. They have a band called State of Mine, Mine. They actually do like Thunder Rolls and some. They do country music, but they do it heavy metal style. It's pretty neat. I'm not stuck into one genre of music. I like all genres of music. My favorite music is Mozart. I can listen to Mozart 24/7.
Rock version, yeah. Hey, what
I've been
about
trying to talk the guys into doing White Room by Cream because my guitar player style fits that.
yeah?
But, you know,
What about
they chose Wasp instead, so we do Wild Child by Wasp.
Oh, I thought you said you guys do Animal by Wasp.
Nah, Wild Child. I'd actually like to get a hold of Blackie Lawless and get permission to put that on a CD, our version of it. I think that would be awesome. I think we'd make him proud.
I'm just kind of curious now. When I'm listening to It's Too Late, you know what? That I'm picking up a real junkyard feel. A real junkyard, Little Caesar junkyard feel from It's Too Late. I don't know why, but I just hear old junkyard in my head, you know, 6s, 7s, and 9 era junkyard. The good stuff.
I like hearing what people get out of our music. I like hearing people's opinions on it and, you know, what feel it gives to them. Because nobody feels the same about the music. Everybody gets a different take. Like John Giles, when he makes videos for us. I mean, I have my own vision in my head what the song means to me, but he gets it a different way. And that adds facets to your music. You know, you want multifaceted music. I want everybody to be entertained. You know, even though we call ourselves metal, maybe that's just our attitude that's metal. Our music is more classic metal, like, you know, the old school metal. But I mean, I don't know how to explain it. It just comes out. It's what gets written. So we just go with the flow, whatever comes out. And we like it. We work on it. We have another good song coming out called Fall Away. The next CD is going to blow the first one away.
I believe it. I can't wait to hear it, man.
I can't wait to drop the first song off of it. I'm just chomping at the bit for the master to be done so I can drop it. I would love everybody to hear it.
Have you been able to do any sets since Hempfest?
No, we're training a new bass player. So we've been doing a lot of work in the recording in our rehearsal room, trying to cram a bunch of music in Josh's head. So he's a real good guy. He's a very meticulous learner. He makes notes of his music that he's playing and the name of the song, the key it's in, his movement, stuff like that. He makes specific notes to help him learn the songs. So he's picking them up real well, and we're proud of him. He's shown great progress. We have a show coming up October the 29th at Acadia. I am not going to ride to Houston with my Joker makeup on, so I'll bring something and throw on when I get there. So I love Halloween. We could have Halloween instead of Christmas, and it wouldn't hurt my feelings in the least. We have a Halloween tree in our house right now. My wife decorated a Christmas tree for Halloween. It's got skulls and spiders and spider webs and stuff all over it. It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
And it's Halloween, so I'm always got more horns available for Halloween.
That's cool, man. You always got horns, man. Well, you know, it's Halloween's very special to me also. Halloween was one holiday that, well, that and Christmas. See what Carlos said? Laugh out loud. Funny.
No, you didn't. You typed it. I don't hear it at all.
What's that, John?
Oh, you said laugh out loud. I said, no, I don't hear it. You typed it. I don't hear it at all. Like I said, I'm glad I have a job because I'm not a comedian.
Hey,
I
listen,
would starve to death if I had to tell jokes for a living.
Yeah. Oh shit.
Get some more coffee. I'll be all right.
Well, the thing, I'm looking forward to Rob Zombie's version of the Monsters. Because I want to see how he does Spy. That dragon that's in the cellar of the house.
Yeah.
That's gonna be.
I tweet Rob Zombie all the time, man. He needs to make a movie out of an album by King Diamond called Them. That would be the most awesome horror movie. If anybody out there has ever heard King Diamond Them, it's awesome.
Does anybody think the Halloween candy in stores in August really I make until October 31st?
No.
No.
Nah.
If you're gonna make your own, make your own. Give it your own. Give it your own slice, and yeah, it's the kids that might be coming to your door. You want them to enjoy something really good, not store bought. It's store bought stuff. They're probably chowing down on anyway. Give them something good.
We used to make rock candy when we were little.
Oh, I remember rock candy, sure.
We used to make it with strings and stuff. You could make your own rock candy. I think it was a project in school or something. That and salt, because it makes crystals. So, like it's much healthier to eat sugar than salt. Tastes a little better. In mass quantities, sugar tastes way better than salt.
For sure. So we talked about video creation, or creation station, excuse me. Sorry, Bill.
Yeah.
And there was another outfit that you mentioned.
Yeah, United Music Mafia. John Whitlow.
What's that about?
Yeah. He's out of Florida. We're just now starting. He's getting us to do Metal Music Mafia Metal Division. That'll be Misanthropic Records, Eric Leviathan, and the crew. He let me know he's taking me with him, so I'll be part of that crew, I guess. But he's got a streaming website and he's got a video streaming website. If Will's a nice guy, he'll post some of these links for y'all. I'm gonna do the same. I share the Metal Music Mafia. That don't sound bad though, does it? I'll share the United Music Mafia website and links myself, so y'all can go check them out, see what they're about. I think it's great. I'm thoroughly stoked to have a new platform and new fans, new followers, new viewers. Couldn't ask for better. All the thanks in the world goes to Eric Leviathan and Misanthropic Records. I signed with them over a year ago, and we've done well ever since. And then we got Zachary at Metal Devastation Radio. He's a hell of a promoter as well. Y'all could do worse than some of these people that I know. I know some excellent people, and we've talked about most of them in this little segment.
Yeah.
I'm practicing my smile. I don't do that very often. Anyway, I've been told I need to smile more. I smile a lot when I'm drunk, so I got to try to do it when I'm not drunk.
Me too.
Practice.
Yeah. On my birthday, I just.
Yeah, I don't get drunk very often anymore. That was my bad addiction. So I drink a little bit at band practice, and I drink very little bit when I'm out playing. I like not to be inebriated when I'm performing. I like to remember the people I meet and the things I do. And it feels much better the next day waking up when your ears are ringing without having a headache.
Most definitely. Yeah.
Yep. And you don't feel like ran over dog shit.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, just take it from somebody who knows. Never eat any hot Cheetos when you're doing shots of sipping.
Oh shit. That
My
just sounds gross, man. I mean,
yeah.
I eat Doritos and I eat nacho cheese Doritos and peanut butter. So you like cheese crackers or cheese and peanut butter crackers? They taste way better than the cheese and peanut butter crackers. And you get your protein at the same time. So.
Oh man.
Try it, you'll like it.
Protein at the same
Get Mikey, he'll eat it. Mikey will eat everything.
Mikey, I remember Mikey, man. Mikey was cool.
Mm-hmm.
Mikey was,
I just gave my age up, didn't I?
Man, Mikey, I remember I couldn't go to school when I was a kid going to Lincoln Elementary in South Pasadena, California. Hey, where's Mikey at? I kept saying, where's Mikey at? Where's Mikey at?
Get him to eat it.
Mikey. Poor Mikey. I wonder what Mikey's doing now.
I wonder what everything he ate. Since he eats everything. I mean, that's quite a list.
I wonder what he's doing now.
I don't like this. Give it to Mikey. He'll eat it. Wonder how big he is, too. That'd be another question.
He's probably a bodybuilder, man. Those round eyes. And they like that sketched out. What are you looking at? What are you looking at? Oh yeah,
a big round dude, just eating all kind of stuff.
Poor Mikey.
800 pounds with the Nintendo controller in his hand.
Poor Mikey. Hey, does everybody remember Mikey?
The Life cereal commercial.
Mikey will eat it. He'll eat anything. That poor kid.
Unless you're talking about Michael Myers. No, that's a different type of Mikey.
No, yeah, you're right. That's about a 7-foot difference.
Yeah, a little bit. It's that time of the year now, so they'll be playing Halloween movies. I'll turn on the Rob Zombie Halloween and watch that. Be happy.
I just saw that on DirecTV. When was
really?
it? Yeah, Saturday night. It was on stream.
Cool.
Stream.
Hell yeah.
Hey, so do you have any vision of what the Monsters remake is going to look like? With Sherry Moon playing Lily?
Huh. It look good.
And Spot in the dungeon. Spot.
With today's graphics and stuff they could do on movies, Spot's gonna look awesome, I'm sure.
I can't wait to see Spot when those stairs open up and Spot's sitting right there, man. His eyes glowing. I can't wait.
Are you sure that's? Oh, okay, yeah, the Monsters. It's gonna be good.
Yeah.
Who's playing Herman?
That I don't know. That I don't
As long
know
as he
about.
can,
I did see the house, Sean. I did see the house because Rob Zombie
that's
was on
cool.
location, in Budapest
Oh, dang.
and showed the entire facade for the
Oh,
monster.
that's cool.
I was just checking
He's,
it out going,
he's playing Grandpa, Rob Zombie.
now should. That'd be cool.
Yeah, he should.
But I doubt. Well, I don't know.
It
But
ought to
then
be pretty good, though, with the graphics they can do nowadays and
yeah,
CGI. It
yeah.
ought to be pretty good, actually.
Yeah, I can't wait to see Spot.
I can't wait to see their car. That's what I'm waiting to see.
That Dracula, man. I bet you anything. Because Dracula wasn't Rob Zombie's original Dracula
Yeah,
inspired
Dracula.
by the Monsters Hot Rod? You know? I think it. I just wouldn't it be something if Spot's got 3 heads? He's
That would be cool.
got bat wings.
The ultimate blue eyes dragon.
His eyes
I had
are
over 6,000 Yu-Gi-Oh cards at one time. I was a Yu-Gi-Oh freak. Nobody would play me. I had too many cards.
Why's that?
I had 6,000 cards.
Hmm.
About 6,200 Yu-Gi-Oh cards.
How'd you get that?
Collecting them over the years. Resale shop, flea markets, wherever I'd find them at, I'd buy them. Buy big boxes of them.
Hmm.
Then I'd trade off to get other ones and sell them and get the ones I wanted. So I had a pretty decent set. I had 2 binders full and then still had a couple boxes. I sold them all for almost $600.
Wow, $600, really?
Yeah, sold all those and all my Pokemon cards too. I like collecting stuff. I like games and strategy games. Anyway, off topic. Sorry.
It's all good, man. This is your home away from home. No worries. No worries. Trust me. I'm glad we're hanging out. So I wanted to ask you, now that you see that State of Mind Texas, State of Mind TX is starting to blow up and is really starting to pick up momentum. What do you think the next step is going to be for the band?
I think just keep doing what we're doing. It seems to be working well. We're not pushing ourselves to do something we can't handle. We're not setting our goals too high to where we feel failure. We're not making extended promises that may fall through. I think just living for the moment and doing what we're doing as we go along with the goal in mind to, eventually reach more people. Maybe get to the plateau where, somebody will offer us, I hate even talking about money because if I was doing this for money, I wouldn't be doing it at all.
Money.
But it would be really nice to, go out of state, play a tour and, make enough money to pay my bills for the time I'm gone. I wouldn't have a problem doing it if I didn't have to not work. So if I could be set up and be able to take off for a week and drive across the country and play some shows and come back, that would be awesome. I think we'd all enjoy that. Like to play with some bigger bands too. Some national acts. There's a few. I'm always hitting up Jeff Tate. I'm on his Facebook page. I'm always telling him, man, come to Houston. We want to support you. We want to be your support band. And I got a buddy out there in California, man. I keep trying to talk them into coming down here. Osmania, Johnny Blade. They're pretty good. He's got a band called Night Sword as well. just had to throw them a little bit out there, man. They've been playing recently out in shit, I can't even remember now. But he sent me some pictures where they were playing at. Whiskey A Go Go, I think, maybe. I don't know. Don't get me. I'm sorry. I might be wrong. But he has played there before. So. But I'd like to get, some bigger venues, some bigger crowds, just, to feel like, just to gather more fans, to influence more people and, bring them some comfort, peace, joy, and happiness. These questions are kind of hard for me to answer because I do it because I love it. If I could spread the love to the other side of the world, I would. I'd love to go to the UK and play. John Giles has been pushing us out there, and we seem to have a pretty good following as well as, a few other places too. Also, we're back on the Museboat channel this year with War Dance as our song in the Museboat Live channel. Andy Sloven. We came in 12th place last year with our song Too Late out of 100 people. We had like 16,000 votes, I believe, something like that. So, but we got put back in the mix this year with our song War Dance, which is, War Dance was written during Desert Storm. It's basically, it's a song written for the soldiers and their families and showing how the government just uses us, the soldiers, as pawns, expendable individuals to go fight a war in another land where you have nothing, you have no one, your families are worried. It's just written. It basically just kind of pokes, a little bit at the government and the politicians for how they double talk and talk in circles. We want to have peace, but let's go kill these people first. Oh, too bad you're dead, but you can be a hero now because you died. Otherwise you're just going to come back to the States and live in the streets as a homeless beggar. So it's almost better for a soldier to be a hero, but you have to die or be maimed or lose half of your body to be considered a hero. And I think that's just a horrible price to have to pay. And like the song says, you pray with the rest, you pray that you're heard. That's what they do. Families and soldiers alike are all praying. I don't know what the politicians are praying for, that it works out okay so they can make their money. I'm not sure. But they got plenty of guns and plenty of boots to go around. So when one comes back dead, they'll send 3 back in their place.
Yeah, it appear that all we are is expendable to them. And, well, military definitely. It's sad.
Mm-hmm. Yes, it is. That's why I called it War Dance, because it's just a dance. The dance of war. That's how I announce it when we're performing it on stage. I'll tell everybody, it's time for the dance of war. Send them out, they come back, and send us more. Wasn't trying to rhyme, but it happened that way. So what happens when you write lyrics? You may rhyme at any given moment.
That's what a vocalist does, my man. That's great.
Mm-hmm.
That's great. You know how to do that, and you're a vocalist. If you could do that, you're the real lyricist. Keep up the good work, man. So, I know next year, 2022, I have big hopes for the Dreamers Live, for Hanging with the Dreamer. I have big hopes for me. And I'm already planning, like, I have a plan in my head because there's certain things that I think is going to need to happen in order for my life to complete this full circle that I'm in the middle of right now. And yeah, I was talking to somebody and they were telling me it's hard. They're discouraged. They don't get any interest. It depresses them. they wonder why they got to keep pouring out of pocket when, you know, they think other people should be picking up their expenses. And I tell them, I said, if somebody picks up your airfare, or if somebody picks up your train fare or your bus fare, you're blessed. You're big time. And if that's offer made, jump on it. Take it and see what you could do for the people doing it for you. See what you can
What
do.
goes around comes around, you know. So obviously that they've done something in the past and it came back to them. You know, their good deed did not go unpaid. It don't always get paid when you want it to, but you know, if you give it some time, you know, it's like planting a seed. It'll eventually grow. You have to give it time.
Well, a mutual friend of ours told me, said, "Well, build it and they will come." And so I kept working, coming up with these freaky ideas, trying to come up with, like, you know, 3-dimensional stuff. And once you know it, right when I thought that I got to figure something else out, bam, all of a sudden, I'm never out of interviews. I'm never out of promotion. I'm never out of, and this is what I try to tell people. You gotta keep going. And when build it, work on it, perfect it.
Well, you got to keep going. I mean, you're right. You never fail till you quit. Failure is not a word for me.
Yeah, me
stressed out and anxious. That's one of my words because I just refuse to quit. I'm the dude that's going to run into a brick wall until I knock it over.
So, what I've asked you exactly. I've asked you this before, John. What is the backstory to Nightmare?
Just addiction, the nightmare of addiction, nightmare of going nowhere, the road to nowhere, a road that leads to nowhere. Riding on the wings of night, the candle burning low. You know, that's just, you can take that and put it into, that's you just staying out all night long, burning your fuse, burning your candle at both ends, and it's getting lower and lower. The candle's burning low. Praying in the cold moonlight as you crucify your soul. You know, and that's what you're doing. You're destroying yourself. And your inner self is constantly praying for help, but your demon won't release you because you don't know how to stand up to it and fight it. So you go through a nightmare. Your family goes through a nightmare. Your friends go through a nightmare. You know, anybody that's around you that cares goes through a nightmare.
Near you. Yeah.
You know, but the nightmare itself is the journey of an addict, because that journey's got to be. I mean, my buddy Paul, man, he was a happy guy. You know, he had his problems like we all do, but he was struggling with addiction. He would stop, and then when he went back into it again, it was like twice as much. You know, like heroin addicts, when they get clean and they want to do it again, they do the dose that they last did, and half the time it's too much for them because they've cleaned up, and it kills them. And it's not what they meant to do, but they just went back to old habits. And you know, having cleansed their body wasn't up to that. And it sucks to say that, you know, you have to destroy your body to make it used to something that you want to do. You know, it's not healthy for you. It's not going to make you feel better physically, but it will blind you and veil your eyes to what's actually going on. But everybody else around you sees it, and they can't do anything for you. You have to do it. You have to wake up from that nightmare.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. You have to.
And if you don't wake up from that nightmare, you'll die in that nightmare.
You
And
will.
leave it. You'll leave it to everybody around you. They have that to live with for the rest of their lives.
It fade off. You'll just disappear. You'll just fade off into obscurity. You know,
It's like a slow suicide. I mean, you're killing yourself, like me and my cigarettes. This sucks.
I don't
Truly, truly, truly sucks. This is my addiction now. I smoke marijuana, but I can quit smoking marijuana. Not a problem. This, I will strangle people if I don't have a cigarette if I go a day without a cigarette, I'm snapping at everybody. But I'm really trying to quit. Honestly, seriously trying. If I could quit doing this, I'd feel like I accomplished my life's goal. This is the worst addiction right here. It's legal, it's cheap, and there's no limit on how much of it you can smoke until you die. And that's all you're doing. You're killing yourself.
Back in my heavy partying days, I could probably go through a carton of smokes 4 days. Go through a carton of Reds.
I didn't start smoking this much until I hurt my back. I was out of work for 2 years for my back. All I could do was sit around and play video games and smoke. So that's what I did. But I picked up a bad habit that, like I said, it's easier to quit doing drugs than it is to quit doing cigarettes.
Well,
you can put weed and alcohol down anytime. This, I don't know, it's psychologically addictive.
Did I ever tell you how I quit smoking? I had to have, my whole face was infected. And
oh, shit.
my gums were both top, bottom gums were infected. And I had to have all my teeth taken out. Had to have both my gums sliced open. And I had to have the bone, the top, bottom bones were scraped clean from all the infection. Okay, then they stitched me up and they gave me about a month's healing time. The first, but Dennis said, I have 30 days to heal. If I smoke those first 2 weeks, first 14 days, forget about it. It's over with. Because I have these fresh wounds right here. And if I would have smoked within those first 2 weeks, it was shot straight through my nose to my brain. Killed me instantly.
Damn.
I laid on the couch and I punched the floor, just gritted, just cold turkey to 40 years of smoking. And
I'm ready to quit.
I
think I'm actually ready this time.
I just cold turkey to. And then the third week came around, and the 40 years of nicotine in my body was starting to dissipate. It was starting to get out of my bloodstream after the first 2 weeks. It was starting to get out of my bloodstream. Think
how much life you added to yourself.
By the 4th week, I could care less. I was ready to get back at it, and I was somewhere, and somebody gave me a cigarette, and I lit it up. I'm like, I can't do it. I'm done.
I want to be able to do that. I'm working on it this time. My voice getting messed up at the last band practice. Uh, kind of gave me a wake up warning there. My voice would have healed up a whole lot quicker if I wasn't smoking cigarettes.
Would it be okay, John? Is there anything you would like to say to the good people that are watching right now, or they're going to watch on the replay?
I'm glad everybody's enjoying State of Mind music. I'm not the prettiest guy in the world, but I don't mind y'all looking at me and talking to me and spending some time with us. I mean, y'all feel free to ask me questions. I can say off the wall things sometimes, so you might get a kick out of it. But just check out everybody I've been talking about here lately. Bill, Creation Station, and John at Pure Music Factory. Eric Leviathan, Misanthropic Records. Zachary Moonshine, Metal Devastation Radio. I know I forgot somebody, man. I know I did. Oh, Sean Whitlow, Metal, United Music Mafia. Then you got jaylambsremy, Circus of the Dark Radio, and Alex Zano, and Ricky Saines, and Shane Guns. I mean, there's so many people that's involved with State of Mind, helping us move our music and get people to recognize us and notice us. I can't just give out enough thanks. I mean, I could post for days on people's help and things that they've done to us, especially Museboat Live. Check all these guys out, man. Give them a thumbs up, subscribe, follow their posts. I mean, I'm all about music. If you find political stuff on my timeline, it's not supposed to be there. It's taken me a long time to get most of the political stuff off of my news feed. So if you see it there, you can thumb it down so it'll quit coming to my news feed.
Would it be okay, John? Well, first, let me thank you. Take this moment. I gotta take another shot from my throat.
Peppermint schnapps works well too.
Like a fireball, but
yeah, there you go.
shot of fireball I'd do.
I'll make me a hot toddy here in a little while.
There you go.
Mm-hmm.
Would it be okay? There's a band that I've been listening to, and I'd really kind of like to play them on the way out. Is that okay, John?
Oh, hell yeah. We're all about music here, man. Unity. We all need to come together. That's one thing we can do as people, as Americans. We love music. We love all kind of music. Country, metal, rock, hip hop. We all love music. That's our saving grace, guys. Unity. We can all come together in music and love each other. I don't understand why we can't do this.
Well, I'm just gonna. I really do have to end, but I'm just gonna play this real quick. And
okay, well, you play that. I'm gonna run to the bathroom real fast while you're playing that.
Okay.
Is that all right?
Sure.
We all excuse me for a second, guys. Coffee's coming out. I'll be right back. No, I can still hear everything.
Cool.
Oh, that means you can still hear everything too.
Here you
See,
go.
I told you, you never know what to expect from me.
This is a special treat. I told everybody on Facebook, I told everybody on social media that I had a special treat for everybody. Well, here it is.
As long as it's not the first song off of our new CD.
No, it's not. It's
okay.
Paradise Lost.
Oh, hell yeah.
Drifting through loss, we escape from the cost of the pain. The healing through is so obscene. obscured by the tears and the strain. But there's one-way street you're on. You'll never be fulfilled. And this one-way street you're on is gonna get you killed. Healing the lost, so delusional, hollow and vague. Ascending through Ferris, emotionless dreams of the grave. But there's one-way street you're on. You'll never be fulfilled. And this one-way street you're on is gonna get you killed.
I like that song.
I like that song.
I
That was a
just,
good song.
I have to play Paradise Lost real quick.
I like the lyrics. I like the messages. That's a cool ass song. Hell yeah.
That pretty much says it all. And
Mm-hmm.
and everybody, every promoter and every artist needs to watch that video because
Good video.
that's the truth.
Because they're older guys like we are, so that's another good reason. See, we actually call we're older, so we actually have dubbed our music near death metal.
Yeah.
Yeah, as a joke. Another sad attempt at humor, but you know,
It's no
gotta
joke.
try, man. I haven't failed yet because you know I'm still chopping at the comedian block there.
It's a,
I'm either gonna make it epically or I'm gonna fail epically. But you know,
you're gonna make it now. You're gonna make it. Hey, everybody! Like I wrote in the chat.
Well, I thank everybody for coming out and coming out. Yeah, thank everybody for showing up, being on with us. I appreciate it. Carla, you're like your number one fan at the moment. You're the only one that ever talks. I know there's other people out there. I can feel you. So, hi.
Oh, that's about a wrap. I gotta go do something. I gotta go get a shot or gargle with some more salt or something.
Honey.
Or honey. That'd be a good one.
Honey's got good medicinal qualities to it, especially if you get the raw, unprocessed honey. It's good for you.
I've got some of that.
That'll make your throat feel good too. Heat it up in the microwave and make it kind of liquidy, and sip on it while it's hot. That would do wonders to your throat.
Hey, this Thursday, you guys, Psychosis will be here at 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time.
Hell yeah.
Come on back. I'm excited. I'll be scheduled.
And don't forget I'm sorry.
No, that's all right, John. That's all right.
I was just going to remind everybody about the premiere video, Breath Away.
Yeah. Yes.
It'll be Wednesday on the Premium Music Factory.
You're going to love it, folks. Trust
Oh,
me.
yeah. Oh, yeah. I've seen it. So he blessed me and let me see this one. I don't get to see him usually. He makes me wait and be anxious and, you know, kind of, yeah, okay. But wait till y'all hear the song. Shattered will be dropped soon. I'm going to say within 2 weeks, we'll be dropping that song.
Check it out, folks. Check it out. You've been watching Hanging with the Dreamer with your host, me, the Dreamer, and my good brother, John Ferris. Thanks, everybody, for being here.